Welcome back everyone to KCD2, where we are just outside the rat house here in Kuttenberg in order to, you know, infiltrate a secret or, well, a not public council meeting with the king, with the Hungarian king, not our king, obviously. So, yeah, we are supposed to report here for duty, so, Major Domo.
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Yeah.
Franta's not coming?
No.
What's wrong with him?
Well... he would have come, but he's dead sick.
He got poisoned. Probably from food. He's writhing in agony.
Yeah.
Turns praying and cursing, spewing from both ends.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's enough.
It's horrible.
All right.
The poor
At
lad.
least you're here. We can't be without a waiter here.
Yeah,
when the
that's
king
why we
himself
are
will be
here.
waiting on. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure.
Yes.
Here it is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know
What
what,
did
your
you
duties
expect?
are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
Well... how about you enlighten
Well, I'll
us?
happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
Yeah.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready,
Oh,
and
we
not
can do
get in
that.
anyone's way. In short, behave as if you're not there. But when
We're
one
good
of
at
the
that.
gentlemen calls for wine, you run and pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Tokai or red monastery wine.
White
Okay.
or red, by the door to the chapel.
White Tokai.
Got it.
But for
Red
Councillor
is
Adam of
monastery.
Zarzhitz, you must not pour at all.
What?
When he drinks,
Adam
he
of
disrupts and
Zawa?
makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarzhitz stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
Yeah. I just quickly wrote down Adam of Zarzhitz or Zavitz or Adam Zat. Let's call him Zat. What's the most important thing? Stay in the
Stay
background?
in the background and
Be
keep
invisible?
quiet until someone asks me something.
Correct. The councillors have a lot
Nice.
to discuss, and they certainly
See,
don't
we're
need
natural.
any interruptions. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible,
Yeah.
blind, and deaf.
Huh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you. Understood?
Okay. Yes, sir. Will do, sir. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. I'm a waiter after all, not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it. Right?
Right. We're ready.
I know everything I need to.
Exactly.
I can do it.
White Tokai,
Excellent.
red is monastery
Put away your
wine.
things here.
Or the
It's
other way.
easier to
yeah.
serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
Okay. Kuttenberg City Council. Morning. 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 Pouring wine orders. A guest will order wine, either Tokai, white, or monastery, red, by calling out to you and raising their hand. If you're unsure, you can ask them to repeat their order. Pouring wine. On the table in the corner of the room, you'll find 2 pitchers of wine. Take the one that one of the guests wants to pour and walk to his table with the pitcher. The chat will activate the option to pour wine for him. After serving the guest, You can return the pitcher or wait to see if the next guest wants the same wine. Quality of service. Be careful not to let guests wait too long or pour them a wine they didn't order. Repeated delays or mistakes won't be tolerated. Okay, so kind of minigame here.
The city reserves are in urgent
A game
need
in the
of
game.
weapons. Unversucht.
Oh, we got a new codex entry. Bugger. What's too
The
late?
current Waffenarsenal is a joke, and on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who
what?
freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing.
I apologize, sir.
That
Which one?
Tokai.
Yeah, okay.
Can you believe it? Where did they get them?
You're the one who
Right.
should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich?
Sir?
All I'm saying is that they had them, Herr God.
Thank you,
It is
waiter.
eine Schande when
You're welcome.
outlaws have better weapons
Next time,
than
don't
the
whisper
city
your order.
garrison. And
I
Herr
apologize.
König surely
As
knows
you
it
should.
too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that you're stopping heads.
I'd like some
Do not
monastery
realize
wine.
what
Refill my cup, boy.
Schwierigkeiten this is.
Monastery wine, that's the red one, right? Yeah, it is.
There are Raubringer
Okay.
everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you won't
here you go, sir.
defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
Enjoy.
Thank the Lord.
Exactly.
You're welcome.
The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection.
Anyone else red?
Isn't he?
Der König and his army
Any takers
will
for
not
red?
be here forever.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
Wait up.
What
Pour me
then?
red wine.
We're sitting atop the
Okay,
biggest
red.
silver heap in
Nice.
the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
Sir?
Right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
Well,
We can
thank
always
the Lord.
confiscate the
You're
property
welcome.
of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes?
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms
Damn,
crossed
they're
for the
all
Raubringer
damn thirsty.
to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm.
They keep
with
on
his
drinking
army.
like that.
But then the Dörfler
we have lots
will
to do.
rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels? My cup is empty.
Isn't it the same thing?
Pour me some wine.
All right, white it is.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not...
You just had
what
red
it
though,
should be.
so maybe
Current baths in the
want to
city
reconsider?
far
No?
short.
Cathedral will be
Honorable
standing
citizens'
before you
needs.
bring me that white.
bathhouse here.
Jeez.
My friend Adam, who baths in Paradek district, told me about it. He says it's filthy.
Nonsense.
Any more takers for red?
Betty seized
white?
the opportunity, and
A word.
people are lining
Okay.
up to bathe there.
Is that true?
Who was
I find it
that?
hard to believe. A woman?
Who wanted a word?
Oh, really?
Hey,
Waiter,
Yeah. Yep.
wine, something to eat.
More wine,
Don't get me
Master
started
Bailiff.
on the
I have
wenches.
enough wine.
Don't
I need
Okay.
something from you. There is
Okay.
an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
A great many people die.
Where can I find this goblet?
Use your eyes and come right back with it, understood?
Keeping the city clean is important. But we don't have money to spend. Arguing
So
about who is going to wash
here?
where and how.
Yeah,
There's always
apparently.
time.
It's only a waste of time because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at all.
If you'd finally admit that
Oh, there's another
you wouldn't have
exit.
to keep
Okay.
coming back to it.
Okay.
A trifle.
No, Rob.
Do you ever walk the streets here? Sewage, rats, slop, and rubbish. The least we can do for the citizens is to provide them with a place to wash up. What?
Wait, we do have our own. No, we do. Oh, wow. The game took it all away. Yeah, why not? Let's take the dagger.
Everyone for free, too.
Better safe than sorry.
In Jerome Nars's earthly paradise.
What do we have here? Kunberg Oath Book,
Don't
eh?
put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to
Stolen
disagree.
cup.
What if the king heard us?
Nice. Whose silver might this be?
These are. Oh, whoa. Wait, what?
The executioner is sharpening his axe for you.
No way. What the frick? Can we not?
Mercy!
Yielding,
I
you
surrender!
Piece of shit! Don't
Enough.
try that on me.
I give up!
Okay. Shoot. What the frick? Okay, should have closed the door. Bugger. Ooh. Let's hope it doesn't throw us too far back.
Are in urgent need of new weapons. Unverzüglich. Our current Waffenarsenal is a joke. And on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it.
Red wine it is, sir. So it throws us right back to the... Okay, to the start of the council.
I'm saying
Okay.
that the bandits who killed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing.
Thank you.
That Hackenbush
You're welcome.
hand cannon. Can you believe it? Where did they
Okay,
get that?
so next time we just take the silver cup and that's it.
Since you're a gunsmith,
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And
Oh, that's the Adam dude.
I'm
What
sorry,
is it,
sir.
Eldris? You smell
Orders
a
from
deal?
above.
What I smell is that your stopping heads do not realize what Schwierigkeit this is. The Dry Devil is running free.
Hey, wait up.
There are
Pour me some
Raubricker
monastery
everywhere in the region.
Monastery
We have the
wine it
army
is,
bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly?
Here you go.
Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Well, der König and his army
You're welcome.
will not be here forever.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with grooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes?
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
As you
So
should.
you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
The
I'm afraid
Dörfler.
I see no solution of the current situation.
No solution.
We shall wait and see
Indeed.
what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
get me
I
white.
mean, baths or brothels.
Nope. You're forbidden.
Sorry, sir. Orders from above.
This is unbelievable.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what
Dude.
it should be.
He took one bite of that chicken leg and threw it behind
Far
him.
short of covering all the citizens' needs.
But we have another bathhouse here, on Hoppering.
My friend Adam...
Was that...
More wine, Master Bailiff.
I have enough.
He's just envious.
Okay,
I need
now here we go.
something from you. There is an item in my study.
Yep.
Scissor, chick-
Thief, goblet,
Still no
silver,
one's noticed.
used to belong to
Go and
Ulrich.
get it.
Yep, will do.
Certainly, sir. I'll be right back.
Come back with it straight away.
Yes,
Understood?
yes.
So don't start.
All right.
Righty.
The need for cleanliness and citizens' health should not
Question
be
is, do we...
nor over it.
No one can see us here. Let's take the dagger.
There's a river just a
And equip it.
few steps from the city.
Certainly.
Can we take... No. Let's just take the goblet. There we go.
Here, a man can shave.
Whose silver might this be?
Yeah.
So what? Going to the bath is not...
So, did you find it?
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Damn, we should have
Not so
washed.
loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your job.
Henry's completely dirty. Oh, we're such a dirty Henry.
Keeping the city clean is important.
Dirty Henry.
Arguing about who is going to what, where, and how.
Any more takers? Wine? Anyone? No?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know,
I fancy some
absolutely hates
refill,
him.
boy.
He can hate all
white
he
wine?
wants,
Yep,
as long
right
as
away.
He does no damage. Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm not sure what you're implying.
Sir? I'm speaking about the Rutard incident.
There you
were
go.
there, weren't you?
Oh, that. Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides,
oi.
if his men attacked
cup of
yours,
monastery
as
wine.
I've heard, then we
Okay,
have
red
a
wine.
reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave
Yeah,
nothing
what
out?
happened there,
I
Ulrich?
don't like Rutard, true. But in this case, it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while...
Yeah, very smooth, Ulrich.
That's true.
I
Because
think
if
you
we
get
don't
no
do
takers
something
for this
about
story.
him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Unless he puts an end to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happens,
Hey, waiter.
there's no
Pour me
point
some
dwelling
Tupper.
on it. Let's move on.
White wine.
Andreas, but
Okay.
I wouldn't brush it off so quickly. Why do I have the feeling you're not telling us the whole truth, Ulrich?
Are you accusing me of lying?
Those are strong words, my friend.
Well, thank you.
Nobody said anything like that, did they?
Then why doesn't he tell us what really happened?
I'm not keeping anything from you, but there's little truth to the rumors circulating around the town. Yes, Rutard and I had a little disagreement, but we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
So Rutard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts?
As if it wasn't enough that he sent his son to die defending the city.
All right. If we really
What?
don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. Not only barbaric, but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want.
Yeah,
I
we can't have
suspect
that.
The gentleman from the city's sword fighting school brought this custom to us. It's now
Waiter,
run by the
get me
German
white.
Menhai. Who knows who that
Alright, Ulrich wants some white wine, eh?
You act like you've never been in a fight yourself.
Sir?
Huge, a sword master, without a shred of proof.
Don't hang around me.
We're not
Vanish, you hear me?
As
So
you wish,
we'll just leave it be.
Sir Ulrich.
Go. I don't want to see you again.
Yeah.
There are more pressing
Come
matters
here
to
for a
deal with.
moment.
More pressing
who?
than the
Where?
open contempt of the whole town
Where?
garrison. The guards are apparently settling accounts
Refill,
their
sir?
own way.
Do you think
We'll
I come to the
soon be
council
the
just to
laughing
guzzle
stock of
wine?
the whole
Come here.
town.
Yeah, I'm here.
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while...
Everyone will go dry. Yeah, sure.
All right. I'll get them.
I knew I could count on you. While you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have wings.
But why?
Because I'm bored, and because I told you. Get on with it.
What an ass. Because I'm bored and I can. And I told you.
That was easy enough.
Alright.
He wants me to count the winged figures.
Alright, 1, 2... 3... 4, 5... 6, 7... 8, 9... 10... 11, 12, 13, 14. We got those already. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, it's a shield, but I mean... 19? Maybe? 18? 19? Anyone in these pictures? No. We counted those, right? Yeah, 19. Oh, 19... 20, 21, 22, 23. There is Lucifer falling from heaven, I think. Oh, he's got wings. 24.
Since there is the eternal dispute over the cathedral,
wait, what?
The building of the church is dragging on today.
We got your gloves, man! Dude, what an ass. Jeez, that was a tight...
And they are going to Mockerol Mining City. Why can't we...
Monastery wine. Yes, sir. Will do, sir. No problem, sir. Right away, sir.
Haven't you noticed there's a war going on? Are the experts from far off?
Here you go, sir.
You
Enjoy, sir.
Something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, no. Do you? And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that...
Alright, so, anyone else?
So what if I would?
Hold your horses, gentlemen.
Great, now we got those gloves. Lambskin gloves, eh? We can't even wear them, they're miscellaneous.
The side nave is mine.
When hell freezes over, my friend. Your
Just
place
because
is at least 2 steps behind mine.
Big guy was bored.
To insult me?
Why? I'd like some white.
I think not.
Alright, white wine over there, right away.
You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you?
Alright, here you go, sir. Enjoy.
Good. And still provides to the
Yeah, already running
I
along.
hope you're not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Obrink.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of course. People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Boy, I'd like some white.
To me.
Andrew Polner wants some white. Sure thing.
Not long ago, the
White
guards
wine it
raided and
is.
threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten. What
Here you go, sir.
discuss next?
Thank you, waiter.
You're welcome. Oh. Oh.
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's going to tackle Rootard.
Uh-oh. The boss is coming. The big boss. Henry, maybe make yourself skulls. Exactly. Don't let me catch you again. Yep, okay, outlets. Henry, come on. Blend in. And he's standing right in the middle. Great. Okay. Ah, okay, he wants some wine. Okay, good. Yeah, don't stand... Exactly. Hop to it. Kings are not in the habit of asking twice, Henry. Avert your eyes. That's right. Good lad. No. Okay. So either he's ignoring us or he doesn't recognize us.
Nothing to fear. Not you.
Okay.
Like this band of fires!
Okay. At the same time at Rabosh. So everyone's here, eh? Ah, Godwin.
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here.
Why?
I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms.
Oh.
20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older.
This is his
wiser.
family's
At your
residence.
parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
Yeah.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has
I
changed.
wonder his father is still
You know
alive.
what?
I mean, how old is
Let's
Godwin?
drop the subject.
Maybe early 50s? Early to mid 50s? I don't know.
Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a minute. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they keep him mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But, I suppose...
So how is your god doing nowadays? Okay, yeah, who's the French fella?
Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malashov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg.
Or so he claims.
If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
Yeah, well, that's a fair point, though.
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full.
Yeah.
Wine, women, and song.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
Okay. Meet Brabant, get to know the rabbi and his escort. Okay. Yeah, guys, good day.
I finally accepted my invitation. I almost lost all hope.
Martin Oderin.
Want to, but understand.
Haman Alder. Alder? Noble. The French guy. Noble. Ah! Margrave! Nice quiet corner you got here. Noble Conrad of Fechter. Okay. God. But we can't talk to you, can we? No. No. Anna of Waldstein. Okay.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Oh, the rabbi and Samuel. Hi.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
Yeah, is it written on his forehead?
It's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Gutenberg. And this is Samuel, my aide.
Who would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
Are you here to arrange some trade?
We have more serious matters to attend to here than gaining a few groschen. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a
financial aid?
You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Yeah.
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzig Copula?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. We did not get off to a very good start.
Well, maybe you'll get to know each other better. He should be coming here later, by the way. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say?
Yeah.
From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My daughter knew him most. And that is why Samuel is in this
way. What?
For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one.
What?
Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry and raised him as his own on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Kobila, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's bloodfather denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents.
Yeah.
And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
So basically, Samuel and us, we're, well, not really, but somehow, I mean, not really related by blood. Martin fathered him, but not us. And him with another woman than our mother, so yeah, there's no blood relation at all, but somehow, yeah, he's kind of a brother.
Good health.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. Okay, gained some reputation there, cool.
Everything all right? You look a bit out of sorts.
I can't wait for it to end so we can get out of here.
Would you tell me something about your community? I haven't found out much so far.
What can I tell you? It was never exactly glorious. And now especially, everyone is quaking that what is still left to us will be taken away.
Surely it won't be that bad.
There are many fools who would rather take out their gall on us and start to fight among themselves. In times of uncertainty, it is always the sons of Israel who are the first to be stricken.
Well, it's always the minorities, but yeah, in this case, it is, unfortunately, the sons of Israel, as he put it.
I reckon you'd have to be pretty brave to come and mingle with the Kuttenberg lords.
Or pretty pissed off.
Or that.
We will leave as soon as we can. Anyway, all of these worthy gentlemen will be relieved when we are out of sight.
Okay. Well, Hans. Hans doing Hans things. Keep on going, keep on doing. Oh.
Greetings, friend. G'day, g'day.
Nice. Can we talk to any of you guys? Hello, housemaid. Yeah, you pull those feathers. Radzik, Leiper. Nice.
God,
guys.
You wouldn't be avoiding me. We
Why?
didn't have much time for conversation on the way here. Let's rectify that.
Yeah, let's.
Pleasure, sir. As it happens, there's something I'd like to ask you. What are you expecting from today's gathering, my lord?
Well, I have no great expectations. But, all going well, we may be able to establish some joint steps towards the future. As long as we proceed without prior agreement and mutual support, we will be very unlikely to achieve any progress.
I couldn't help but notice your son has a bit of a talent for getting into trouble.
To put it mildly.
Yeah.
But not to do him an injustice, knowing young Lord Capon, he undoubtedly contributed to that more than a little. Although, if they didn't pull each other out of trouble, God knows where they'd be now.
Wise words. Still, Henry's come a long way on a thorny path. I trust you're rightfully proud of him.
You know, I am. And Martin would also be glad, even though Henry chose a different path than he.
May God grant him eternal rest.
Yeah. Right, Sir Divish of Tarnberg.
Where did you leave Sir Divish? Surely he's not too old to miss out on such an event.
Haven't you heard? Lady Stephanie is his child. No one even imagined Divish would produce an heir at his age.
As they say, it doesn't matter who kneaded the dough, as long as there's a pie in the oven.
Godwin.
Well, It could be a miracle. Praise the Lord.
Yeah, praise him, praise him. Little bit of real talk. In KCD1, my Henry lost his cherry to Lady Stephanie of Talmberg, who, at one night, you know, one thing led to another, and now she's with child. Okay.
May I have a word with you, sir?
You? Anytime. With you, at least, there's some sensible conversation. Unlike this pack of conceited upstarts.
So,
have you got something against the Kuttenberg nobles?
Their forefathers lived up to their ears in dung. But thanks to the royal mines, they were born with silver spoons up their asses. And they think that can turn their blood blue.
But surely they're not all like that. And they are our allies.
Allies or not, someone ought to show them their place.
Spoken like a true noble.
Young Lord Capon is finally free again. Let's hope he'll take better care of himself now.
He got a harsh lesson. But at least he might remember to lay off that tomfoolery of his for a while. But if not, war will make a man of him soon enough.
Do you think there's really going to be a war? I mean a proper one, not just sitting around and talking about it.
I sincerely hope so. Whoever sits around risks nothing. It's time to get off our asses and take action.
What do you think about Jobst?
Are you testing me? Jobst called this assembly and he wants things to turn out well. We have to trust him.
To turn out well for whose benefit?
Hanish.
Some are up to their elbows in silver and blood, so others can live in freedom.
Better make sure you're among the latter, then. And in the meanwhile, help the former to keep their losses to a minimum.
I like him much more than Hanish. Jeez. He hasn't... Oh, roasted chicken leg, eh? Pick up. Nom nom nom. Ladies. Yep, that's that was a healthy swig from the jug. Stable master. God. Noble. Who's a good boy? Can we pet you? No. Okay. Okay. Have we? I think we've talked to... Oh, we haven't talked to the pig yet. Someone hand me a plate and a knife. God. Christopher Oderin. Hi. You must be our nephew or something.
Look out.
I assume that Oderin fella, whom we were supposed to give the ring, is Godwin's brother, maybe? I don't know. Oh, is this? No, this is somewhere else. Noble God.
Jesus Christ be praised.
And you too, fellas. Oh, we can play some dice here. Does Godwin have decent dice to play with? Bot check of Kunstadt. Zizka! Hi! Yeah, you guys keep on drinking.
I managed to bring back a lot more wood than one person might need, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, guys, talking about your wood again.
As it happens,
Great.
I'm nearly all out of wood.
No, I wanted to close the door from the other side. Thank you, Godwin. Let's keep them talking about their wood in private. Okay, so Hans, can we talk? John Liechtenstein. Nice. Noble. Oh yeah. Who's this? Boy? You old enough to be part of this council?
We'll drink our fill of wine and by morning even swear.
Okay, still can't talk to you. Noble. Well then. So is he? I think he is our brother, or Godwin's brother, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. Künstling, noble. And Brabant.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin, a friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist.
And a teller of many tales.
A poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non. And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off. How did you end up imprisoned in Malashov?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Gothenburg, and only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
Yeah, well...
You're quite mistaken, Monsieur Baron. I have.
Ah, je suis désolé. This Bohemia is a strange land. I have seen farmhands, children, and even women fighting. But the clergy? Sainte Mère, do tell me about it. No doubt you fought on the side of truth and honor.
My last big battle was in Kosovo.
I've heard of this
Nabokov
battle.
doesn't really count as a battle.
Many great men fell there.
Aye. And it was there I decided it was nothing for me. So I settled down in the presbytery in Ujits.
Then, what are you doing here, at a meeting of opponents of the crown?
Ah, the Lord moves in mysterious ways.
So we can't talk to... What about these unfortunate events? I want to inquire more about them. Okay.
You say you're a poet? How about a verse or two to amuse us?
Yeah.
Jamais. Is poetry nothing but a fuss to you?
What?
Is a poet a gesture for amusement? I think not. To recite, I require the proper mood. And besides, few here would understand me.
Oh yeah, of course. So you don't actually know any poetry, right?
Where have you been on your travels? Have you seen the ocean?
But of course.
Yeah, of course.
I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled with a merchant caravan all the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the King of France.
And you wouldn't by any chance know the Pope, personally?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was sojourning in Rome.
He knows all the
A pleasant
popes,
fellow.
living and dead, and future.
How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly, but surely.
Oh. Oh-ho.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary. And here, too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess. Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids, and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Okay. It's going well so far.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this.
Yeah.
Let's adjourn ourselves.
For once, I agree with him.
Try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein.
Yeah, we know.
And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
Okay. No,
as it happens, I've got nothing better to do anyway.
Excellent. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings.
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council.
Yeah.
But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
Didn't you hear? No one's got any men to spare, so... Where do you want to take that huge new army from? I mean...
When Sigismund sees that, he'll be off to Hungary all the sooner.
Provided we have a huge new army.
Exactly. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves. But he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
You've got an interesting way of approaching things.
You're certainly not the first to tell me that. I take it as a compliment.
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
I'll help you. What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Haman Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
Okay.
What if it doesn't work?
I refuse to even consider that outcome. Because it would mean slow, but certain defeat for all of us.
Why me, of all people?
Because you've got a head on your shoulders. You know how to talk, and you're not just out for your own good. You and your friend Henry are similar in that respect.
That's why I know I can count on you both. There aren't many like you two left.
Yeah, and I kind of trust John from Liechtenstein. I mean, I trust him even more than Jobst or anyone else. Maybe not as much as Radzik or... although Hanush has some weird ideas of nobility. Yeah, tell us about those nobles.
About those people, so I know who I'm dealing with.
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
Well, let's go down the list.
Wojciech of Kunststadt. I know the name, but I can't quite place him.
That's just the thing. He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game, because he doesn't like to take risks. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up, not even a pair of oxen will hold him back.
Mm-hmm. And Hermann Alder?
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg councillor?
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the city was taken. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Kuttenberg. So his days in the council are numbered. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burghers. And that's why we need him.
Mm-hmm. And Lady Anna of Waldstein.
Waldstein. The widow of that rich mine owner. What was his name?
Wenzel Bartosz. And I'm not surprised you forgot.
I was quite surprised to see her here. Assemblies like this are more of a
male affair? So far, Godwins, so far. Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary young widow. But don't trust appearances. She's got claws, she knows how to do her sums, and she certainly has no love lost for Sigismund.
And what use can she be to us? Apart from her late husband's money, of course.
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows a thing or two about diplomacy. There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most of his wealth thanks to her. And that it was thanks to her that he died, too.
A black widow, so to say.
I'll get on it then. Wish me luck.
Yeah.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will be cast.
Well then.
Success to our plans.
Aye, Jagdest. Alright, so we got some things to do. Talk to Liechtenstein, so we did. So we gotta get the support of Anna von Waldstein, Hermann the Alder, and Wojciech of Kunststadt. But what's going on with Henry? What? And why is no one... Look at that. What's with the reputation? Or is this just a... Is this showing Godwin's reputation probably in all the... Yeah, because we are pals with everyone in Kuttenberg. Everyone knows us by name. So, yeah, but I'd love to know what's going on in here, in the rat house right now. Oh well. Guys, tell you what, let's take a break here, and when we come back we will talk to all of these three, and hopefully we'll be able to convince them from our point of view. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if so, I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye.